this might just be the flagship for the masses because it doesn't cost 2 kidneys worth of money. Hey there people, how you doing? So today we have the Xiaomi Mi 10 in the studio, and I gotta tell you this, it took forever to get here because, well, the circumstances are such. And anywho, let's get this thing out of the box. And we are greeted by a white box, but fret not, the phone is in there. But if you take a look in that white box, you'll see a SIM ejector tool and what I would consider an above average hot plastic case with a textured finish. That in and of itself is quite ironical, the reason for which I'll tell you in a few moments. So keeping the phone aside, we get a USB-C to USB-A cable and a charging brick that almost made me tear off my nail as I tried to break it out of the box. But it's out nonetheless, and best of all, it's a 30-watt adapter, which means that we can get pretty fast top-ups out of this one, and it's kind of a necessity because the battery in the Xiaomi Mi 10 is just massive. Okay, so ripping off the plastic of the phone, you'll see that I got the coral green variant here. It looks super fresh, but it's also glossy. And yeah, of course it looks amazing when it's clean, but man, this thing is one hell of a fingerprint magnet. You know, I honestly would have much rather preferred Xiaomi putting the textured finish on the back of the phone rather than the case. That would have been a much better way to go, and I'm pretty sure that most of the people, including me, would have liked that a lot more than just the case being textured. But anyways, let's talk about the phone itself. It's got a flagship Snapdragon 865, obviously 5G as well, and my variant here has 8 gigs of RAM along with 128 gigs of internal storage. You can spec it up to 256 gigs as well, and that'll come in with 12 gigs of RAM, but this phone does not have any expandable storage, so it's important to keep that in mind. Then for the display, I personally feel it may be a little underwhelming because it's just a 1080p Super AMOLED display that's running at 90Hz. I honestly would have much preferred seeing a 120Hz option here because even QHD Plus is not possible on this phone. But this display is also supposed to be really color accurate, if Xiaomi's advertisement is to be believed. It's also got stereo speakers, no Dolby Atmos, but I think it'll get the job done just fine. Okay, so for the front of the display, we have the selfie camera in the form of a punch hole that's shifted towards the left. Now, I'm honestly a symmetry kind of guy. I would have preferred it in the middle, but I doubt it'll really cause any problems for other people. And speaking of cameras, this one's packing some serious punch here. For the main shooter, we have it clocking in at 108 megapixels. That is a controversial sensor if you remember the S20 Ultra and its nasty focusing. But yeah, I'll have to find out how it performs and I'll let you guys know as soon as I do. So do hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, ring that bell icon as well. Then we have a 16 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and another 2 megapixel macro camera. And it seems as though the low res macro camera is becoming a thing now. Anyways, you might be asking yourself, where is the zoom? Well, it appears as though this camera here does not have a telephoto lens. Now, I doubt it'll bother me too much because I don't use zoom that much, but for people who do, this is something to keep in mind. This one does not have a zoom lens at all, and it could be considered as one of the bigger flaws in the device. But then for the front camera, we have a 20 megapixel sensor, and for video, we have up to 4K 60 and even 8K up to 30 Hz. That's pretty good considering that the S20 lineup can only do 8K up to 24 FPS. Not 30. As for slow motion, we have 1080p up to 240Hz. But it ain't so Hail Mary in the front-facing camera because it appears that for video, we have only 1080p up to 30 FPS via the selfie camera. That's pretty low if you ask me. Now, if you look at this whole package of the cameras that we have here, it looks pretty competent, and I honestly can't wait to test it out against the S20 that I have lying back there. So stay tuned because a camera comparison between this and the S20 is coming very soon. Now for the battery, we have it really jacked up in here because this one clocks in at 4780 milliamp. That's even higher than the S20 Plus itself. And I think it comes in second to the S20 Ultra, which is 5000 milliamp. Now, if you think about it, we have a low power 1080p 90Hz display and a huge battery. So I think it's reasonable to expect some really good battery life out of the Mi 10. Then, for unlocking the device, we can either use the in-display optical fingerprint scanner, or you could also go for the less secure, but I'd say fast enough, 2D face unlock. And finally, the software on this one is MIUI 11 on top of Android 10. Well then, it seems that Xiaomi has made quite the feature-packed phone here, and it's really competent if you ask me. I'd even wager that since it's coming in at $670 to $80, if this one does not have some weird, nasty, glaring flaw, this should be the phone that almost anyone should buy without even thinking about it, because this does not cost $1,400 like the S20 Ultra, but gives a lot of the features that that one does as well. So I guess that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be seeing you guys later. Cheers.